Hi, I want to talk to you today about the Peak Design Everyday 5-liter Sling. This is the smallest bag in the Peak Design line of bags. It's light, it's really nicely made, it's stylish. I like it a lot. But let's talk about it. I'm going to give you some of these stats. I have them written down here. I got them off the Peak Design website, and so you can go ahead and get an idea of some of the things that it has. Like I said, it's the smallest and lightest bag in Peak Design's line of bags. Some of the features is it has this weatherproof zipper to the main compartment, so that your stuff doesn't get wet. It has flex fold dividers in here that come with it. You can do multiple things on them. You can turn it in like that, and this one does the same thing. Whoops, still figuring this out. Like that. I think I have it too close over to the side. And then you can also, this one on the left has this other fold that you can put, like you can put a lens underneath here and a lens on top of here, or whatever else you want to store. So there's a padded tablet sleeve right here with a little magnetic capture. It's supposed to fit an iPad 9.5 inch. When I try to put it in here in this sleeve, especially if I have gear in here already, it really is hard to get in, and you just have to really work it in and shove it in, and I don't even see that it's worth it. I wouldn't carry my iPad around with me anyway, but I just don't see that it really does that. I think it needs a little bit bigger if they want to be able to put an iPad in here, and that's fine. I mean, it's a small bag. It's meant to be a small bag. My iPad mini would fit very easily in here, but a full-size iPad, it's kind of difficult. It will fit, but it's kind of difficult. It has these, like I said, it has these internal flap compartments, which are really nice dividers for when you're carrying your gear, especially for photographic gear. This bag is set up for two types of people. It's for the person who's going around and photographing and just wants to bring a camera and a lens or two with them. And it's also set up for someone who wants to carry a drone. I've seen setups for it on the Peak Design website for carrying drones, and it does a very good job of that. It's made of 400D weatherproof nylon canvas with DWR impregnation and dual poly surface coating. Now, I don't know what all that stuff means, but basically, or what all that stuff is, I mean. But basically what it means is that if you have this bag closed up and you get caught in a rainstorm, your stuff isn't going to get wet, and that's all you need to know. It has herringbone stitched mixed polyester twill on the inside. Okay. It has this compartment right here. It's really cool. If you look inside here, see if I can get a little closer. Look inside here, it has these different color compartments here. Some are black and some are red. So if you're putting batteries in here, you got a couple of batteries in here, and you got a drained battery, you'll move it, you'll take out your new one and put your old one in here in the red side. Or you can do that with cards, or you can not use it that way at all. It's whatever way you want to use. It also has this pocket right here that you can put stuff in. Like I put maybe a pen, and I have a little strap for my eyeglasses when I'm out shooting and I want to just drop my glasses so I can see. Little clip for holding my phone. This is a charger plug-in cord for my camera. If I want to charge, I have a Sony camera. If I want to charge the camera inside the battery inside the camera, I have a battery I'm going to put in here. Now I only carry one of these batteries with my new Sony A7 III because I rarely go through a battery in a day, and if I needed two batteries, I'd be very surprised. But I carry it anyway because I don't like wondering if I'm going to have enough battery power. So all that stuff goes in there. And let's look at some of the other things, how you can put this thing together. So I'm going to show you my photographer load, because I don't really have a drone, and I don't do drones. So I have an A7 III, and it has a Rokinon 35mm f2.8 on it. It's a small lens, so it fits sideways, and this is very much a street type of load. I have a 50mm f1.8 Sony. I'm going to put that over here, right there. And then I have a, I'm going to put this flap down, is what I would do. And I plan on getting the sister lens to this lens, this 35, which is the 24mm f2.8 Rokinon, and that will come, or Samyang, and that will come in a little case like that. I don't know if I'll keep it in the case in here, but I'm just showing you that that little lens would fit there very nicely. Okay, now I have a camera, 2 lenses, I have batteries, I have various items that I want to carry with me, a pen and stuff like that, and I still have this whole compartment to fill up. Now, I could do one of two things. I could take something like this 85mm lens and stick it in there, and maybe stick my, yeah, that'll fit, my camera strap on there that I have rolled up. Or I could pull this out, which not very likely I'm going to take my 85 on if I'm going out shooting on the street, or if I'm in Europe and we're going around doing some tourist shooting, whatever we do. It's not very likely I'm going to take this 85, but this is more of a specialty lens for me. This is what I use for portraits and things like that. This is more of a wedding lens than really going out and shooting the streets. You can use it, don't get me wrong, but it's a beautiful lens, but I don't think I would carry it around like that. You can also take this. It's a Sony RX100 Mark III, great vlogging camera. And I have another thing. Hold on. This works very nicely. I got it free with a backpack I bought, and you put your camera on there, and basically it turns on the air, and you can vlog with it. Or it can also work as a little tripod. So like that. Just put this down like that then. So yeah, so I can put this in there, a little tiny tripod, and put it all the way closed up, and that can go in with the vlogging camera, and that fits nice. And so I can do that load, and or I can put a flash in there, and maybe stick my little lens in there. I can now for this compartment here, like I said, for this tablet sleeve, I don't think I would put an iPad in here, but what I probably would put is something like a Kindle, maybe, if I wanted to be able to read something. Fits very nice in there. My passport I probably put in there. It's nice and secure in there. And since that's closer to the load I would use, only I'm not even sure I would carry a flash around. It doesn't add much weight to the bag right now, so I'm going to leave it in there. And oh, I forgot to show you that I have to get these out of the way. It has these two little side pockets right here. Little squishy side pockets that you can put stuff in, batteries or whatever you might want to fit in there. So it also has that. So I'm going to stick this in here, and it has those on both sides. That's why I opened up both of these. I'm going to stick this in here. So say that's my load right there. With I got a camera. I got basically a camera with, counting the lens on the camera, I have 3 lenses. I have my extra gear here with my extra battery. I can stick my my camera strap in there. Once I might get the camera out, or I might not even carry the camera strap. I might just get a wrist strap to bring with this load, because I'm just going to bring the camera out and put it back in. Let's say that's my load here. Okay. Also, other things you can get, there's another pocket right up front here. And I like putting my wallet in here. Now not everybody carries a small wallet like this. Some people have really big wallets and they won't fit in here. But my wallet fits really nicely in here. Now another great feature is right here. I should have done this before I filled the bag up. You can put a capture plate in. Right here. Get that on there. Loosen this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, and you can carry your camera on there. If you want to put it somewhere temporarily, I wouldn't carry it all day there. I'd more put it in the bag if I was done with it for the day or something. But you can put your camera on there. There's different things you can put on there. I have the deal for what they call it now, for holding your lenses on. I can put that on there too. So basically, that's your bag loaded out with a camera clip on it, and this is what it looks like when you put the bag on. Before you put the bag on, it has 3 adjustment points. Okay, it has these 2 adjustment points to where you can adjust the strap to fit you, which I don't think I quite have it adjusted for myself yet. I still need to do a little work on that. But and once you adjust it, you can put these extra excess part of the strap inside this little slot here. Okay, so you have these 2 adjustments, and then you have this adjustment, which is your little adjustment here that allows you to adjust the strap while you have it on. And this is the one you're going to be constantly moving around and adjusting. And right now it's at its tightest point, right there. Okay, and so the way you put the strap on is it goes over your left shoulder to your right side. The way it is set up right now, that's how it works. So if you want to set it up to go the other way from your right shoulder to your left side, then you just take the straps off and switch them around, and you can turn it the other way. Now this is basically the way you carry this bag. It's called a sling bag, and you sling it on your back and ride it in the small of your back, and that works out pretty good. I think the way it feels right now, I think I would like to tighten it up a little bit more. Okay, so now I'll say I want to get to my bag. Well, if I just swing it around like this, it's kind of high on me, but what you can do is you can loosen it up a little bit with this strap like that, swing it in front of you, and now you have access to all your stuff. Okay, you can take out your camera. You probably have a wrist strap on here, and then say I'm shooting and I decide I want to just take a break for a minute. You can stick your camera on that camera clip right there, and then your camera's ready to go when you need it. Okay, so pretty cool. I don't know if I've done a review on the camera clip. I should do that too. Okay, and then, or you can just, when you're done shooting, you can just stick the camera back in here. It's really quick. Got all your stuff there. It's and then if you want to tighten it back up for your sling carry. Now I find if I pull this part here, hold on to this part here, and pull that out, it goes really easily. I had a hard time doing that, and I couldn't figure out, because I watched the guys on the Peak Design website, and they made it look really easy, and they almost looked like they were using one finger, but they were holding it up here. But yeah, if you hold this part right here as you're pulling this down, it works really nicely. Okay, and then you put it behind you, and it's pretty comfortable, you know. And I would advise keep it light, because that's the point of this bag, is to keep it light. It's a minimalist type of bag, so you want to keep it light. I got the black color. The bag comes in black, ash, and another color it said on their website was sage. It's sort of a green, but I've never seen that color on their website or anywhere else, so I don't know if they're actually selling the sage color one. But I didn't get the black on purpose. I was thinking about getting the ash, but I went to a store by me and I wanted to get this bag and I had the money in my pocket and all they had was black. And because I don't like waiting, I got the black. But now I'm really happy that I got it, because it kind of fits in the whole minimalist concept of this bag, where it doesn't draw attention to itself. It's nice looking, and I plan on, even when I get I'm planning on getting the everyday backpack from Peak Design. And when I get that, originally I was going to get it in the charcoal because it's really kind of cool looking and very designer looking. And I decided when I saw this and the way this bag fits in with my style, that I'm going to get the black bag, because I think it just doesn't look like a camera bag. And it doesn't look like a designer bag. It just looks like a backpack. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the black one for when I get the everyday backpack. And one of the things I was watching a video on the Peak Design website, and they have all these people reviewing the bag on their website, and a lot of them were complaining because there's on the back of the backpack, there's webbing that covers the the padding that goes about right on the small of your back here, and they were saying that it's wearing out, and they had pictures of it, and it actually had worn through this thin webbing to the padding underneath. And so I was kind of like dissuaded. I was like, oh, maybe I need to wait to get that bag. But then I realized that as I went on and read the reviews, they were talking about how Peak Design had just told them, well, go ahead and fill out a warranty slip and we'll send you a new bag. And they sent them a brand new bag. So, because these bags, one of the great things about them is every one of their bags has a lifetime guarantee. So if anything goes wrong with the materials, anything goes wrong with the workmanship, then they will replace the bag for free. So you just can't go wrong with that. Even though these bags are somewhat expensive, with that lifetime guarantee, I have this bag for life. For as long as, if it wears out on me, they'll give me another one. So you can't beat that. Anyway, that's my take on this bag. I really love it. I've been carrying it around a lot. It's become my everyday bag, my everyday sling bag. And I'm looking forward to when I go to Europe this year, bringing it with me. And when we go in the streets of Europe, this is what I'm going to carry with me. I probably won't even have as much stuff in it as I have right now. I'm just kind of showing you what it'll fit. But like I said, the whole point is to keep this thing light. So anyway, that's my take on the Peak Design Everyday Sling 5-liter. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments and I'll try to answer them for you. If you'd like this review, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more of my reviews, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you next time.